Hey everyone, it's the beginning of another week. It's Monday afternoon and I am in week 3 of my 4-week cycle. So the last week of building volume. I am starting to feel tired this week. I've just been to the physio, I've had some dry needling and my legs are feeling pretty heavy. So this week I've got a really long run on Saturday, 20 kilometers on Saturday. So I hope my feet get me through that run. I've bought some moleskin tape. I read that that's meant to help reduce friction and pressure. So I'm going to try that and I'll see how I go with that run. And I've also got the longest swim I've done as well. I think it's 2.8 kilometers swim, continuous swim. So yeah, a couple of really long ones and milestones in my training. So big week. Just need to get through this week to enjoy the recovery week next week. So let's get on with the week. Tuesday morning and I'm in the car driving to the pool for my 2.4k swim. Today I've got the usual warm up, some drills and a main set. And I'm just going to do my main set, which is 8x200 speed set, a little bit differently today. I've been listening to a podcast. It's called Oxygen Addict. It's hosted by an Ironman triathlon coach. And one of the tips that he has given in his podcast is the importance of being consistent and having a consistent swimming, running or cycling at a consistent speed. Rather than just, smashing yourself for the first 3 to 4 rounds of a set and then, slowing down significantly for the rest. So today I'm going to focus on being consistent and consistently swimming my 200 meter main set at the same speed. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, it's after the morning swim. I'm walking to the station on my way to work. I managed to keep my 200 meter sets at a consistent pace, which was good. Happy with that. Something that came to me this morning, with all the hours, head down in the water, looking at the black line, hours and hours on the bike on my own, your mind does start to wander. And, you start reflecting on yourself and on life. I guess that's why they say when you start an Ironman journey, you really, really do learn a lot about yourself. And one of the things that I've really discovered this time round is that I'm really at peace with this journey. I'm at peace with the fact that sometimes, no matter how hard you try, some things are just not meant to be. And I got that little insight from Jana Pittman, and I'll fill you in on that later because I did hear her speak and some really great insights from her presentation. So I'm at peace with that, and I'm approaching this with it's just one step at a time. And every single time I do a session, there's something positive that's coming out of that. I feel more confident. I feel like this is it. I'm going to get there. I really feel it inside of me. So that's fantastic. And I guess the other thing, and maybe something you guys listening might like to reflect on is, and it's actually a line from Mary Oliver poem, which I'm not necessarily someone who likes poetry, but I stole it from Diana Nyad, to be honest. My bumblebee, another Jana Pittman reference, which I'll fill you in on. But the quote is, have a think about what you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. Just think about it. If you're happy to share in the comments. Wednesday morning, and I have a 12k hilly run planned for this morning. It's really relatively warm. I've got some hydration because I think I'm going to need it. And yes, I'm going to look for all the hills that I can find in our area. Just looping back to the reference to Bumblebee and Jana Pittman. So Jana Pittman presented to my team maybe a couple of months ago now, and something she talked to us about was a story about her when she was younger. And there's a lot of controversy around Jana Pittman and the injuries she's had and not ever been able to get the gold medal at the Olympics for hurdling, 400 meter hurdle. Anyway, her mother used to tell her a story about the bumblebee. So the bumblebee technically shouldn't be able to fly because their bodies are so big and their wings are so small that technically they shouldn't be able to lift their bodies off the ground to fly. But the bumblebee found a way. They found a way to fly. It seems that they are one of the few, or maybe even only, insects that actually don't just flap their wings to fly. They move them back and forth and rotate them at the same time, which somehow lifts their bodies up and they're able to fly. So I guess the whole point of the story is that if you want something and you really truly want something, you will find a way. And in fact, Jana Pittman has a tattoo of a bumblebee on her abdomen, and she talks about her mum being her bumblebee because there's a longer story around the support she had throughout her career. But I guess the main point here is if you want something, you will find a way. Heavy legs this morning after my 1 hour 25 minute grind on my indoor bike yesterday evening. So Friday morning, 3 kilometer swim done. That is the longest continuous swim I have ever done, and I can tell you I was getting sick of swimming. My mind just starts to go everywhere, and then I forget how many laps I've done. I really don't know how people like Diane and I can swim continuously for 53 hours. But anyway, I got it done. 3 Ks, continuous swimming on the road to Ironman. Saturday morning, long run. I'm out really early this morning, still dark. It's about 5:45 Saturday morning. I'm out early because I'm going to I need to be done with my 20k run so I can go and see my nephew play his football grand final. So 20k's, I feel like I'm got so much in my little backpack here: gels, water, hydration, tissues, tape, blister band-aids, you name it, it's in my backpack. But yeah, heading off now. Beautiful sunrise. 20 kilometer run done, yes. Road to Ironman Australia. I am so completely trashed. That last hour was so hard. Mentally, I had to just keep thinking, I'm nearly there, I'm nearly there, I'm nearly there. I'm so tired, my legs are really tired. I could only go up Solander Point 3 times. I'm really feeling it in my legs. But I did it, 3.5 hours, I think about 87 kilometers. That's it for the week. So next week's recovery week, awesome, can't wait. And I'm just going to be keeping my own little mantra in my head: never give up, anything is possible.